Hello, I'm Alan Gray. Welcome to Get Gardening. Now, at this time of the year, you might not think there's too much to do, but you know, you can always find a job, especially in the greenhouse. Today is really cold outside, so I've come inside and I'm tidying up some various pots of summer flowering plants, but there's also this rather wonderful little winter flowering Dahlia. This is a Dahlia. It's not quite in full flower yet, but it's called Dahlia simleri, and it has wonderful umbels of lovely little mauve flowers. But the best thing of all is that it's scented. So if you can get hold of it and you can keep it frost free, you can have it forever. This is my original plant. I've actually split this about 5 times and I've given pots and pots of it away, and it's really popular. But today I want to start thinking ahead, and I'm going to start by potting up some Dahlia tubers. I'm going to be using these pots, which are known as long toms, because they're deeper than normal flower pots. And the reason for that is because this is a dormant Dahlia tuber, and you can see there's these tubers here which are full of moisture and energy that are going to start this plant into growth. And if we look carefully, you can see there's the remains of the stalk from last year, and these are the tubers that it made. There's 1 or 2 here that are a bit broken and they're looking a bit manky, so I'm going to just chop those off because they're no good. They'll rot anyway. But this is the area where we'll get the new shoots from. And I'm just going to chop away the old dead roots here because we don't want those on there. You don't have to be terribly fussy about it, but there's a danger that if we leave them on, they'll rot. Now I'm going to take the flower pot and I'm going to put some soil in it, thus. And I'm just going to dangle the Dahlia. Did you like that? Dangle the Dahlia. Dangle the Dahlia tuber over the top and just put some soil around it. And this is a general purpose potting compost. Give it a little shake and a tap, a little bit more, and that's all there is to it. Now all I'm going to do with that now, I'm going to pack them into trays and I'm going to give them a jolly good watering and forget about them, but I'm going to put them under the bench so they're not taking any light levels at all, under the bench in a warm greenhouse, and I shall keep a daily watch on them for 2 reasons. One, I want to know as soon as the shoots come through the top, because as soon as the shoots appear above ground I need to increase the light level so that they don't become etiolated. That's long and thin. And the other thing is I'm going to keep a watch on them for slugs. Now you can deal with slugs however you wish. Slugs and snails love the new shoots of dahlias. And when you're in the greenhouse at this time of the year, it's always useful. Just pick up a flower pot and look underneath. These are clean because I've already checked these, but you often find in these little channels there's slugs. They're waiting, sleeping during the day, waiting to come out at night and nibble all your new shoots. So look at those and take action. If you want to use little blue pellets, use them strictly to the maker's instructions and they won't do any harm. And if you want to use other methods, it's up to you. Another little thing I'll just tell you about Dahlia tubers. When you're taking the tubers out of their packaging, you often get tubers like this, and you think, oh, I can use that to make a new plant. Well, 9 times out of 10 you can't, because unless they've got a little bit of the top of the root on them, they won't have a shooting bud, so they won't do anything at all. But I'll tell you what, it's always worth backing your luck. So just lay them in a seed tray like that, cover them with a little soil, put them on the bottom of the floor of the greenhouse, and forget about them. If they shoot, you've got a free plant. That's the most important thing. Don't forget to label them, because however good you think your memory is, it isn't as good as you think it is. This is a dahlia called Fascination. It's a lovely pink with dark foliage, and it's good because it cuts well, and I love it. So label every plot. Job done. Now, I'm going to take the tuber,